What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today is paint day for the S2000 parts. Front bumper and a passenger side front fender. Yesterday we got everything prepped out, fixed the bumper, fixed the fender. Now today we're gonna slap down some base and some clear. Should be a pretty chill day as long as everything goes smooth, everything goes to plan, which never really does, but I'll try my best to make everything go as smooth as possible. So first thing we need to do, pull all the cars out of the shop. I don't like overspray on my stuff, so I'm gonna pull the cars out. Any random stuff we have laying around. We have a FRS bumper over there. We have a front lip. We got some wheels, more wheels, seats. And then we're gonna slap down some plastic on the walls and on the floor. And we can get some paint work done. Also, I need to buy a new paint gun. Mine's a bit crusty. This is a Harbor Freight special. When I went to Harbor Freight to buy my first paint gun, which is this guy right here, I had no clue what I was even looking at. So I just found something that was a paint gun and I bought the damn thing. And I bought one with a 1.7 mil tip, which is very, very large. You want like a 1.2 to 1.4 for base and clear. And I'm using that current gun for everything. Filler primer, epoxy primer, base, clear, freaking everything in the world. And I should probably buy a new nice base and a clear gun. Went ahead and did a quick shop floor cleaning. Let me get these things prepped out real quick. So I need to feather this edge where the epoxy laid, get the whole entire fender cleaned up. There's still this edge right here that needs a quick scuff, and then a little bit down here. And then that fender should be ready for some base. And then the bumper pretty much just needs to be cleaned up. A little bit, tiny bit of scuffing. It looks like I got a hit down there. We have to mask off those black inserts because they do not remove. And then this guy will be ready for some base as well. Let's get these knocked out and go ahead and slap down some paint, boys. This is the biggest pain in the ass ever. I need to buy a booth of some sort. We are pretty much ready to start spraying, and it literally feels like 1,000 degrees in the shop right now. I think it's 102 outside, and then we have all this water on the floor to hold the stupid freaking plastic down. I'm so sick of setting this shop up for painting. It's so annoying. Anyways, it's hot. Let's move on to painting. What do we gotta do? Mix up some base, okay, and paint. Let's do it. The base is all laid down. I think we are ready to move on to color. I did 3 coats total. The first coat was just kind of spotting in some areas, and then second and third coat was an actual coat. And every time on this fender, I tried to just blend it out a little bit more that way, and then kind of just a little bit that way. We didn't have much space to work with. Bumpers all sprayed out as well. I definitely feel like I could have done a little bit more prep work on this because I can still see some rock chips in it, which I hope doesn't look terrible. If it does, oh well, it is what it is. We got our clear mixed up. It's in the gun. 2 coats, maybe 3, but probably 2 coats, and we should be done with these parts. And also, my plastic fell down. Sick spray booth we got. I should probably have a mask on, but I just gotta say real quick, this is the best paint job I've ever done in my life. It laid down so good, and it probably helps that it's warm, like very, very warm, so I'm not getting any runs, and it appears to be very, very flat. So I'm excited to see what it's gonna look like in a few hours. I'm gonna head out of the shop. Regardless, I'm excited with how this paint came out, I think. I'm gonna give it a few hours to let this paint settle, open up the shop, throw these things out in the sun, just let them bake because it's so warm out. And then see how they look, but they look sick so far. Okay, so I have these wheels, the Volk ZE40s off of the S2K, and I really want to fix them up before I put them on any sort of car. I sent one down to Prismatic Powders, which is a very, very amazing company, by the way, to see if they had any sort of powder coat that would match. And they had it for a few days, and they couldn't find one that was an exact match. So they sent them back up, and I'm gonna run one of the wheels down to the paint store and see if they can't get me a close enough match just so we can fix up the lips on these wheels here. It's a very, very unique color. It's like a matte blue metallic or something weird like that. It's a freaking amazing color, probably one of my favorite colors, if not my most favorite. But there's a little damage like this on them that I want to fix up. So while the paint is drying, let's see if we can get some touch up for the Volks. All right guys, we just got back to the shop. I found some paint at the paint store. They were able to mix some up. It was very, very expensive. So I hope it matches. Is this stuff tack free yet? It could have definitely been flatter, no doubt. But a little bit of wet sanding and buffing, we should be good. Huh, I wonder how this color is gonna match. It is just like a basic black. Parts are tack free, it's been a few hours. So I pulled them outside. I'm gonna let them bake in the sun. And I'm thinking that if we stay here long enough today, we may be able to put them back on the car. Provided, like I want to give them that like 6 more hours in the sun and then hopefully put them back on the car. But let me show you guys how they turned out. They could have turned out better, no doubt. There's always room for improvement. There is definitely some orange peel on the sides. Up in here, all looks really nice. This top section, really, really flat. It could have been more flat right there. But the sides could have definitely had a little bit more product laid on, so they would have laid out flatter. But no runs in the bumper that I can see, and no runs in the fender either. Fender could have been way flatter, to be honest. But thankfully this fender would be super, super easy to wet sand and buff, which of course we're gonna be doing, so it matches the rest of the car. But yeah, that's how everything turned out. I'm gonna let them chill out here for a while. And then here is how our repaired section looks. I know it's there because I'm the one who fixed it, but I would say that's like a 95%, which I'm very, very pleased with. I'm gonna clean up the shop real quick, and then I wanna try and see how close this color for the wheels are. I paid $100 for 1 can of paint for these wheels. It was a custom color they had to match. And then I do have to do a matte clear coat over the blue, just because those wheels are matte finish. So yeah, let's get the shop cleaned up and then move on to the wheels. And hopefully we can get those parts on the car tonight. I'm excited. I'm really, honestly, I feel like I'm proud of myself right now because that fender turned out so good. I did not think it would. I'm not gonna do all the wheels right now because that matte clear, as soon as you catalyze it, you only have 36 hours, and I don't have enough time right now to get all these wheels prepped out. They gave me this little extra tub or can of paint that's perfect for touch-up. So like this wheel here, it's really not that bad. We just have a little few nicks in it, and I'm trying this color out right now. Guys, this color is spot on. Let me touch that up real quick and I'll show you guys. Look how freaking perfect that is. That is so sick. I'm very glad I just spent the $100 on this paint, because now our Volk ZE40s are gonna be perfect. I got a little bit carried away. This whole lip is a little bit messed up, so instead of trying to touch it up, I decided I'm gonna try out the rattle can that we got. This guy here, this is what it looks like. It's the same exact paint as that, just in a can, in a spray can. And then we can clear it later on with this 2K matte clear. Let's go ahead and see if we can get some paint laid down on there. All sorts of paint today. I'm in the painting mood. Okay, we just got this first wheel done, guys. It turned out 100% perfect. You cannot tell whatsoever that we just resprayed this lip. So I did the color, and then of course the matte clear over the color. It looks so good. It's 100% perfect. Working on the second wheel right now that had a silver lip, but I am amazed. I'm still so undecided on what car these wheels are going on. I think these are my most expensive wheels that I currently own. They're $1,000 a piece for these wheels. Pretty expensive. I might throw them on the 10. They would not look good on the blue 8 because that car's blue and the wheels are blue. Look a little bit weird. So they're either gonna go on the 10 or back on the S2K. I don't know, probably on the 10 because they're sick. I'm still in shock. I'm still amazed this color matches this good. This whole lip was silver. There is no way you can tell that it was. That is freaking insane, boys. I can appreciate that. All right, let's go back to the S2K. I said I wasn't gonna fix these wheels today, but as soon as I saw that color match, I knew I had to do all 4. Those 2 wheels I just touched up with just a brush, I ended up redoing those and sprayed the whole lip as well, just so they're all 100% perfect. I'm blown away, honestly. Our panels are most certainly dry by now. Let's get the S2K out in the sun and see how this color matches. I really hope it's close. Might be kind of hard to tell. Yeah, they're both black. There's like nothing to this paint. There's no pearls or nothing. It's literally just black. I don't like this fender. I really flopped on that paint. It looks good. The color looks perfect, but there's so much orange peel in it, man. I don't like that. It's okay. We can easily sand it out. Oh yeah, that color's spot on. You guys see the difference though? Yeah, she's gonna need some serious wet sanding. There's a little color check though. That looks good. At least the bumper really doesn't have much orange peel at all. A little bit that we can sand out on the sides. There's definitely no sanding on this thing today though. Probably gonna give it a few days just to make sure it's 100% cured before we do any sort of sanding. Overall though, I'm pretty stoked with how it turned out. I'm getting better. I'm most definitely getting better. I decided not to mess with it too much. Obviously this paint isn't 100% cured yet, so I just set the bumper on there, set the fender on there. I just wanted to see how it all looks together, and it looks so good. All of our bodywork that we did turned out perfect. You cannot tell there's ever any holes here. I am so excited, guys. Bumper's literally perfect. Just a touch of wet sanding, like I said. Buff it out, we'll be done. Fender, quite a bit of wet sanding. Make it nice and flat like the rest of the car, and this thing will be mint. Here's a little corner that I wiped off. The rest of the car is super dusty right now, but wiped off this corner so you can see the match between the fender, bumper, and the hood. She's a beaut. The new S2000 is coming along nicely. Few more little tiny things that we need to do to the car to make it 100% ready to go, and then I would feel a lot more comfortable starting to mod it out. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Peace out, my friends. I'll see you guys tomorrow.